Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 16th going to the 22nd of, sorry, I'm shaking you there, 22nd of August. I'm going to go straight into your messages for you guys, Aries. And this for the fire signs this week is going to be quite good for contemplation. Now, not the kind of contemplation as in procrastination. This is more of actual focused thought. I want to say it like that. This is a really good week for you guys to brainstorm, a really good week for you to withdraw. And I'm seeing this coming up for a lot of signs actually within the last few months about each element is taking their own time to withdraw. And I guess it's your turn here, Aries, to discover. I feel like this is about release. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a releasing energy, because there's been something or some things, plural, that have been weighing you down, Aries, and it's time to kind of get rid of that. Now, this can be internal stuff. It could be ways of thinking. This could be things that we're emotionally holding on to. It's time to let go of that now. Or it could be physical things that just are becoming more of a burden to you than it is helping you out. And this is for you to decide what that is. It's for you to take that, again, focused thought and apply it. I think, again, brainstorming is going to be very important. I think this is a good time for a life review. Aries, this is a really good time to kind of look at everything around you and go, okay, is this friend a really good friend? Is this career a good career for me? I'm weighing up the pros and cons of each. May take a little while for you to do. And that could be the thing that's putting you off, Aries, because you like quick things. But this is really saying here that it's going to do you some good, because it's going to put things into perspective for you in terms of what you should prioritize, what's going to take you further. And what's going to be the thing that's going to lead you to where it is that you want to go. Because I think a lot is going on around you right now. You do have your hands full, but it's almost like it's too full. You're going to lose energy. And if you haven't lost energy, if for some of you, you've already lost your energy. So this is a very big week of taking that time out so that we can move forward. And it's like temperance energy, so Sagittarius energy moving forward, where you are in need. Yes, the journey is still going to be there for you. So don't panic, don't stress, don't worry. Nothing's going to be taken away from you. This is about you dropping the burden so that you can carry on further down the road. And in the temperance card, let me see if I can find it quickly. In the temperance card, what you see is this angel who's sitting there balancing energies, and she is the epitome of patience. She's the epitome here of taking some time out to focus on what really matters and actually creating something different. See if I can find it, because she shows that we are needing to step off our path that we can go back to. By the way, again, it's not about abandoning the goal or where you're heading moving forward. I can't even find it. There's a reason behind that, I'm assuming. Not here. Okay, whatever. Taking too long to do that. So there's a path behind her that she's come off of to balance energies, and this may be that we have been a bit unbalanced recently, or there's been a lot in our life that's caused us to be unbalanced, and Spirit is saying this is a really good time to get back into balance and to focus on yourself first before you then go onto your path. A lot of the times we can make mistakes here, Aries, that is all about fast movement, forward movement. We've got to run, we've got to get there quickly. And it's not about that. And I think this is a week of where you're understanding that sometimes, and this is what the Empress represents also, it's not always about the next step. It's about being open to receive. And if we haven't received rewards and results for what we've done, this is the perfect example of this, because we're being told to take a step back. We're being told to nourish ourselves. We're being told to kind of look after ourselves and be an example for whether it's ourselves or the people around us. A lot of you could definitely be inspiring others at this time. And this is a really good time to inspire others to take a little bit of a time out for yourself and to prioritize yourself. Especially if you are a mother here, then it's really about teaching your children that as much as we can push hard in life, we can't overdo it, because our energy will drain, and, we kind of end up going against our whole, what's the word for it? Intentions, really. Because our focus is to get there to the goal. But if you wear yourself out halfway, you won't get to the goal as quickly as you thought you would. Anyways, right. Taking some time out this week is necessary. One thing that Spirit was showing me was a fountain. And this is going to represent something in your life around this week. And it's mainly about I think I'm seeing you guys kind of fulfilling your cup back at the fountain. So this is a really good time to do this, to again come off and it's very similar to the temperance actually, so it's very similar theme here. Spirit wants you to take time out to fulfill your own cup back up again, and because again our happiness might have been drained by certain things going on around us here. We've been giving too much to others and not letting ourselves receive. This is a good time to receive, a good time to give to yourself, a good time to focus on you. And I do see a glow up happening for the fire signs, which is amazing, especially in terms of finances. But this is really about needing to prioritize yourself so that the universe knows that you're in a good position to receive something here. I also see a lot of enlightenment coming in for you guys, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of releasing for things that don't work for you anymore, people that don't work for you anymore. And because of this, I think that we're meeting our soul tribe, and we're going to be in a very fortunate position of where we start to meet people who are really going to help us, and we're going to help them too. So I like this, okay? Really good dynamics coming in. We have the Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles jumping out here. Let's clarify this here for Aries. Oh, this one came out straight away. So as I've been saying, again, spending time around water for you guys is super important because this is about giving to yourself as well as things around you. Spending some time giving to the universe also is very helpful. Now, there has been something that's caused us to be, I want to say unbalanced, yes, but this is more about a disappointment in life, a mistake maybe, or again, it could be someone else's mistakes. With the Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign around you too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is mainly about maybe being a bit worried about our finances, being a bit worried about, I think what this is though, it isn't a clear representation of who you are. I feel like whatever it is that we're a little bit miserable about within this week, a little bit upset about, we're still in a very stable position with the Queen of Pentacles. You just can't see it like that because you're focusing a little bit too much on what's gone wrong rather than what's gone right. And as the Queen of Pentacles sits here with so much abundance around her, it's quite ironic that we're worrying about what didn't work out when we still got lots of things that did. So this is again a week of gratitude, again a week of prioritizing what is actually going to take us somewhere. Of course, both of these carry a very valid lesson. The Three Cups that have spilled teaches us what doesn't work for us and what isn't for us anymore. Whatever's left us, whatever we had to leave, we've learned a very valid lesson here. But what we also need to learn a lesson from, because you're very much learning this one, we need to turn around and actually see that there's also another lesson here, which is now that we know what doesn't work, what wasn't for us, we can also see what is. And with the Two of Cups here, this feels like there could be love coming in for you guys here, Aries, if you're wanting it. Again, you are in a good position of where you could potentially, you are in a very good position in love anyways, because there's self-love coming in. You guys do enjoy your own company. You guys do, again, you're sitting in a fortunate position. That's what I want to say, because you've built up your own stability here, that you're not reliant on anyone else, which is great. But for some reason, we're a little bit disappointed in something. And I hope it's not to do with yourself, because again, you are in a very good position. There's no need to doubt yourself. There's no need to think badly of yourself here, because you've done a lot of good already. All right, don't be your own enemy here. Now, the Star card did jump straight out here, so this is good for healing. And this is one thing that I'm also seeing here is instead of worrying about what didn't work out, because here's something spilled. It's almost like go to that river that's in front of you and go fill it back up. Like there is a solution that you can go to and use to fix the problem. And the Star card also represents, again, giving to others at this time could be very fortunate for you, but this is mainly about giving back to the universe. What you put out, you get back. And this is also about nourishing yourself too, okay? The message behind the Star is, the Fool approaches the lady here and it goes, why are you doing this? And the lady's like, well, I'm filling up the river so that people can drink, and I'm also watering the plants so that people have something to eat. And she's kind of doing her things for people. And I like this because a lot of you are going to be very, very good and in a very good position in your career if you do give services to others in terms of helping people, inspiring people. A lot of you could definitely have a platform here. It might take a while for you to get there, but you are going to get there. So do not panic, do not worry. This is also a really good card for fertility, by the way, here, Aries. If any of you are wanting a baby, It may not be in a time frame that you want it, but I do feel like it'll be very soon. If you're wanting that, this can also represent a birth of a project. If it didn't work out the first time, I feel like it will work out the next time. I do have a little bit of something going on here at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been deceit in relationships, or a friendship or a partnership didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. But again, everything happens for a reason. I do feel as though with the Star card here, we are going to be able to do things by ourselves anyways and come across the right people. And again, like that fountain I said in the beginning, when you're filling up your own cup and giving back to the universe, I feel like you're going to meet other people who are in the same position as you. I'm also hearing here that we're focusing on the wrong thing. You're worried about one thing that didn't go wrong, go right, but I feel like we're not seeing that someone else, it might potentially be not sabotaging us, but again, they're not the right people to be around or with, or to yeah, because I have to mention that Two of Cups also represents this Two of Cups here. And we're so busy focusing on this that we're not realizing this potentially is also endangered. So just be careful of that, okay? We have the Queen of Swords, which is about discipline. So this is coming in within this week about setting up boundaries, speaking on truth, especially around this time, guys. I think it's super important for you here, Aries, to be very clear and direct about what it is that you're wanting. 11-11, so about your goals, which is ironic because the Star card is also the number 11 for me because it represents the 11th house. So this is about your friendships. This is about, you know, socially, how we're acting socially, what we're doing socially, what kind of part we play in society as well. That does feel like it's going to be changing. I feel like your internal truth is going to be changing here, Aries. There's a lot going on for you within this week. I also feel like be careful who's pointing their fingers at you, because this person could be the one who's done something really bad. And I don't know what they mean by that, but for some weird reason, normally it's not like this, but I have to point out the fact that her hands look red. And you know, it's reminding me of that saying where it's like caught red-handed. So someone's pointing the blame at you, not realizing that they've got the red on their hands. So they are the one who's done something wrong, which is very interesting. So be aware of that around this time here, Aries. If anyone's pointing the blame at you, it feels like they are the one who's done something wrong. And this is their way of disguising that. That's what it feels like. Okay, could be an air sign, Gemini, Leo, oh my god, oops. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see. Yeah, you're pure. I have to mention this because you here are naked. Which represents purity, right? It represents innocence and just, again, purity. You're in your natural state, which is good. You are connecting to yourself a lot better and doing the right thing. So congratulations. Just be mindful of people who are covering themselves. It's very interesting. It's because this person seems like they're never really authentic. It also feels like don't let people shame you for doing things that you're comfortable with, being yourself, when they're the people that kind of cover up. Just don't listen to people who have that hypocrite point of view, okay? Anything else for Aries around this time? The Devil energy, what's going on, Aries? This could be Capricorn here coming through. The Devil talks about, again, this could potentially be this Queen of Swords energy, so be mindful of this. They aren't really coming from the best of places, so just be mindful of this. Yeah, they're very critical here. You can see right through people, understand that, okay? Because you have a suspicion about this person, and within good reason. Within good reason. There could definitely be a falling out here. What's this? But this is, yeah, I was going to say this falling out might need to happen. With the Six of Swords coming in, which I didn't see was there, is you walking away from something that isn't serving you and walking away from the chaos. Move away from people or anyone that has this energy around them. Okay? What do I normally say? My motto, what do I always say? Never take advice from someone who isn't where you want to be, who doesn't do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? This person seems to have bad habits. It just feels like this person, again, doesn't listen to their own advice here. And I really do feel like this person is not exactly someone... Yeah, you shouldn't be listening to this person, okay? Don't let them put you down for what you're doing. You are being amazing. You are giving to your goals, giving to your dreams and helping others. This person does not. This person may see themselves as a leader, someone of authority, someone who knows a lot, but they don't. They only know what they they think they know. They only know what they think they know. And I say that because they're chained up here. They're small-minded. Don't listen to small-minded people. And don't let small-minded people tell you how to dream big, Aries. Another motto. And the Sun card. So truth and clarity coming in for you. This is also about, again, you being in your true authentic self. And this is your inner child coming out here. Being creative, having fun, and seeing the blessings of life. Don't listen to these people who are telling you, you need to take this seriously. You need to do this. I don't think they're correct. That's very small-minded. And what happens is, especially because it's the Queen of Swords, they have been through a lot, okay? I'm not going to discredit them from this, from what they've gone through. But the only reason why, I mean, they're just putting their fears on top of you here. And both of these cards are now both very naked, which is you, again, your true authentic self coming through here. Both of these are representing innocence. Sun and a star could also represent fame, fortune for a lot of you guys, but most importantly, reaching those goals and being very, very happy that you listen to yourself. So keep listening to yourself, okay? Because this person has, again, been through a lot. Yes, they've been through a lot of hardship here, but because they've been through a lot of hardship, most likely because of their small mind, they didn't see beyond the fact that they could actually escape this energy just by removing the chains. The chains are very loose here, if you can see. Very easy to remove ourselves from here. But this person would rather tell themselves that things just have to be difficult than to find that freedom that you guys are finding. They'd rather keep you stuck in, like, let's say a 9 to 5, really long, hard paths that don't show you any results until later down the line. This person's trying to get you stuck there. Why? Because they were stuck there. Most likely past conditioning, especially this is a parent, by the way. This person was conditioned to believe this. So they've spent a lot of their years miserable, but thinking that this was going to be the right path, and it is the right path, and it's just life. It's not just life. Don't listen to people who say things like this, okay? Listen to yourself. Listen to that inner child here that's telling you that you're doing the right thing. Make yourself proud. Don't focus so much on making other people proud if they are kind of restricting you here, placing these rules on you. It's about breaking free from cycles, okay? Don't worry about this. As I said, we're worried about the wrong things. You're not in the wrong here. You haven't done anything wrong. And if someone's trying to guilt trip you into this, don't do that. Like I said here, we're so worried about something when there's another thing. We need to turn around. Don't sit and wallow. There's another thing that we need to address here. And it does feel like it's this person that we need to cut away from, okay? And speak our truth to. And if they don't understand us, then so be it. We're still going to go along this journey. Because this is really about, again, both of these are about being in nature, being, again, vulnerable here, and discovering who we really are. And I think you are making your younger self very proud. I must say that. Very, very proud. Because you're able to really speak from truth and be in truth, which is nice. So Aries, keep doing what you're doing here. Finances will increase. There might be a little bit of a delay here, but as long as you're doing what fuels you, you'll be fine. Just don't fall into the temptation to listen to what this person has to say. Because again, they're the ones with the red hands. You haven't done anything wrong. Okay? I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Keep sticking to your authentic truth, Aries. And I will see you guys next week, okay?